going to be an odd matchup. I can't think of two completely different characters. You have similar game plans are trying to zone folks out, but just the tools available are just radically different between the arms of Peckham's Min Min and the projectiles of Tearbear's Banjo.
Yeah, right now, very close game though. Tearbear keeping it close, not getting the confirm off of that down throw, but when in doubt, Wonder Wing.
Oh yeah, just go ahead and hit the button and get me out.
Oh, I love it, like the grenade usage there, and actually it ends up being a gimp for Tearbear. The combined use of grenade and just regular eggs is actually going to be able to do Peckham in there. Amazing stuff and amazing awareness from Tearbear.
Get stuck in the Banjo zone. Those tiny bouncing eggs will knock you away if you are not careful, and Min Min's recovery is not the best, to say the least.
Yeah, but excellent way to parry that Wonder Wing, get out alive, and do pretty well for yourself if you're Peckham. And again, the follow-up smash attacks, those arms are devastating and a great way to secure stock.
Yeah, you always want to jump out of it. You feel like, okay, they're going to go ahead and hit me with a heavy attack, and then my shield's damaged. Got to go ahead and get out of there, but not quite the correct option right there.
Yeah, and pelted with eggs is unfortunately, if you're Peckham, Tearbear is having a good old time on the center stage, annoying you to death.
I love parry Wonder Wing. That's such a Chad option right there. It's like, I'm going to go invulnerable directly after parrying you.
Yeah, it's a flex for sure. And it looks like, I mean, Wonder Wing is such a devastating thing. It's hard to react on Wi-Fi, so I'd be surprised if we just see some crazy ones out there where we get the big old fist from the bear. Not enough to kill, but enough to really kind of put Peckham in its place. And again, the eggs are the ones that are just gimping Peckham's recovery, and that's rough.
They hit you so lightly, but Min Min has no room for error. Her uppy doesn't travel particularly all that far, and her aerial speed is atrocious.
And my goodness, Tearbear actually threw out the grenade and then went in with the Wonder Wing. That is a kamikaze tactic if I've ever seen it. Oh my goodness, Peckham is just struggling to get back because there's just so much on board here from Tearbear. This is oppressive stuff from Banjo. Does that do it? Yes, it does. My goodness. Tearbear running over the competition, steamrolling with that quick game, and excellent stuff all around. The old heads win again, Scabs.
Yeah, that looked like at the beginning that it was going to be a relatively even match, but unfortunately, it just the ability of Tearbear to, with very little commitment, gimp Min Min is it's too hard to overcome sometimes.
I'm kind of on board Banjo now. I've always loved Banjo. I'm always happy he's in, but his playstyle didn't mesh with me. But watching Tearbear tear it up with the bear, I'm a fan. Actually,
yeah, it was a heck of a performance. Like, a lot of times people think, oh, just at Banjo, I sleep. He's a character that he's got a linear game plan. He just wants to toss across the stage. But Tearbear showing that you can get some really nice conversions with things like Regal Blaster.
Yeah, those eggs are obnoxious. Peckham, it was not having a good time trying to deal with them.
All right, so both players taking a moment to reset here for game two. What do you think that we need to see change here from Peckham?
Peckham needs to be much more observant about what kind of tricks Tearbear's throwing out there, because Tearbear was very, very tricky with some of the Banjo stuff, and maybe get the recoveries a bit better so you don't die off of those being pelted by 1,000 eggs, and just being very, very careful about all the grenades and the projectiles that Banjo's really kind of forcing in neutral. But Peckham's saying bring the pain. Peckham does not care. Peckham's A-okay with this.
Yeah, I'm digging the Ride or Die Min Min. I have not seen a lot of players commit to this character yet.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see kind of the recognition that Min Min gets, especially when Peckham plays, because Peckham's very solid. So we'll see if Min Min does a good job against the bear. I mean, so far so good, keeping Banjo at ledge. I like the effort there, but Tearbear finds a little bit of an in here. Keeps it kind of close, but the ring from Peckham. Yeah, that smash actually reflected the grenade, so Peckham took no damage there. That's fun. Oh, I love the Regal Blaster Trixies that Tearbear's pulling out. That is so fun. And it really just kind of puts Peckham on their feet. Just as we see here, kind of Tearbear just kind of tearing it up, constant egg barrages. Not much Peckham can do, especially from such a distance. So even as they try to throw out the arms, try to get a smash attack going, not much they can do. But oh my goodness, what a way to punish the Wonder Wing with a powerful megawatt to the back of the head. And yeah, Peckham actually in the lead now, doing a great job. And being at range now, well ahead is what you want to see. And Peckham realizing, because of course S-Smash is a reflector, I don't need to deal with these eggs. I can just toss them all back.
Good change of pace right here by Peckham, so we'll have to see if he can actually exploit that and extend the lead.
Yeah, so far so good, keeping Tearbear on their toes.
Okay, grenade not quite bailing out though. Again, the Brigo blaster attempts, like going from underneath Peckham seems to be really effective, because what does Min Min have that hits right there?
Not a lot, if anything, is the thing. So once Tearbear gets it going, we'll see what happens. Looks for it, gets the up tilt. That actually does the trick, so hey, great kill confirm off that grab for Tearbear. So far, so good, but still a little bit of ways to go on this second stock if Tearbear wants to find the lead here. Because Peckham doing an excellent job so far staying ahead, especially when pulling out the megawatt.
Again, Brigo blaster conversions, but can't quite get the grab, but the megawatt again.
Yeah, megawatt is nice. Does the trick for sure. The Wonder Wing isn't really working out for Tearbear now, just kind of tossing them out as they see fit. On the Dragon snipes at ledge due to the fact that Peckham can kind of tilt them, and that's the second stock now. Peckham a full stock ahead here.
I can't believe that. You can two-frame and you can cover ledge from so far away as Min Min. It is always a threat, and it is just insane. No other character has that kind of a tool.
Yeah, the range, Sakai really did tell us the range was insane when we saw that trailer, because my goodness.
I mean, he told us how to play this character. Just smash A and B. It works.
It really does. The parry again from Peckham, smash attacks in both directions there.
It feels like this is the angle that Tearbear needs to do. The minute that he's like falls out of that like 45-degree angle range, Peckham's able to punish him. But when he stays up and in, Peckham doesn't have anything but the megawatt. Not quite going to finish it off. Tearbear trying to get back now. Up B's out of disadvantage.
Yeah, and actually gets... I can't believe it. Tearbear actually got caught by their own one, and oh no! Is Tearbear coming back?
He missed the tech.
And after a fun little cutscene, it looks like Tearbear is back to stay, but at what cost? So much percentage died, and yeah, all it takes is a quick smash attack from Peckham to actually end the stock there. Prolonged, but eventually taken. Peckham evening it up 1-1.
Tearbear, great just frame of mind to try to get back from the depths underneath town and city, but could not quite execute enough. And even when he manages to get back on stage, it's like you said, the damage was too much. It was too big of a hill to climb. All right, game 3, what do you think we're going to see here? Maybe a smaller stage here where we don't have as much space for Min Min to run around, something like a Town and City or a Lilat? Lilat's like secretly super good.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to see something interesting here just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Because Tearbear had an amazing game 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if kind of find the momentum with the stage in this next game, but...
You have to wonder, though, if Game 1 was an aberration. Really, it was decided because Peckham got gimped twice super early by eggs. If you can clean that up, which Peckham did right there in Game 2, then it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, hey, props to these guys. Sticking to their characters, because you know these people are loyalists. Where are we going for Game 3? We going to see that lineup? We're going to see FD. PS2, though, where all the best games are played.
True enough. So let's get started again. Lower ceiling probably does benefit Banjo with things like the berry confirms with up smash and up tilt being the easiest follow-ups there. But this is the problem, is that this is a very wide stage, so Peckham wants to run around and just toss these projectiles out, or these arms out rather, at mid-distance you can.
Yeah, so right now Peckham has a very substantial lead in the terms of that percentage. And with the power, yeah, Dragon is now powered up now because of that grab, so we could see a potent laser coming in as we're seeing Peckham trying to poke with it.
No, Tearbear doesn't want any part of this. He's like, I know how long this lasts. I'm going to be over here. You come to me. I mess with it.
A very smart game, because, yeah, you don't want to really get involved with that. It's not the most pleasant thing to deal with.
Nah, you got to treat that like you treat Arsène's. Like, the character's power up, why would I actually interact with it? Great nair drag down to the jab.
Kind of a risky thing there. Wonder Wing out of nowhere. No really big punishment, but Wonder Wing again, but not really in the same direction as Peckham. Tearbear just trying to get back a live bit by bit. So many Wonder Wings. Fourth one finally does the trick, finally gets the hit, but only one left on this stock. But at this rate, Tearbear might actually not even find the next Wonder Wing, because yeah, that stock is gone.
So 105% only on Peckham. Banjo, not a character known for early kill power. You really need a read to get something with the up smash. Up tilt, nearly finishing it, but not quite enough. Another 20% before that actually threatens.
Yeah, just looking for something. A little bit of Regal Blaster there. Can he get the follow-up? Back air off the roll, but not much. Just poking with eggs, non-stop. Just kind of annoying Peckham with that War of Attrition.
And then trying to get the forward air or any kind of a tilt to force him off stage. Just these forward airs are not connecting. Tearbear keeps swinging, but cannot connect.
Yeah, for sure. It's not looking great for Tearbear. This is kind of what we saw again in the game too. Peckham made the adjustments and is now just not really letting it in, though the big bear paw is actually what works. That evens up the stock count, even though there is that percentage deficit still lingering.
The grenade almost killed Tearbear right there too, with the conversion from Peckham trying his best to finish it off with that disc.
I'm liking the Wonder Wings, but I'm not sure Tearbear is finding the best use of them because Peckham isn't really phased by them anymore.
Yeah, you can kind of just toss them out for effect on Wi-Fi and hope that they hit, but really, Banjo's at his best when he's confirming into them or he's reading options like rolls or, say, a committal smash attack. But Peckham just not giving it up at all.
Yeah, and it's incredibly rough for Tearbear, but bit by bit the percentages are starting to even out, especially when you look at kind of the percentages starting these two stocks for these two, because, yeah, the random Wonder Wing, when it works, it works.
Hey, Wi-Fi, baby.
Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta live by the Wi-Fi, you gotta die by it, and unfortunately it looks like Peckham just died by it.
So now Tearbear has a lead again. What can you actually make out of it, though? So now Peckham has to go in. Peckham is forced to toss out something, but the Megawatt Laser not... Megawatt Arm not quite punishing.
Yeah, another Wonder Wings here and there. 155 now. Very dangerous spot for Tearbear to be in. I love the way avoiding these constant things. The laser again hitting. Tearbear on by a thread. Peckham needs to find this stock quick, and yes, a quick leap to the skies does the trick.
Yeah, a lot of people forget like that up B can be used aggressive like that. I dig Peckham's option right there.
Yeah, it's a great way to kind of force a little bit of extra coverage in the air. And it's looking kind of rough for Tearbear here, 91%. Megawatt is out from Peckham, looking for the hard hits to kind of take the stock.
Remember when this was in Tearbear's advantage? Like, it just seemed like Peckham just seized control immediately.
Yeah.
This last stock has been all Min-Min.
Yeah, blink and you miss it. Peckham has taken control here, and this is so important because, again, Game 3, last stock situation, reflecting the eggs in the grenade, keeping Tearbear on notice. So that does it, actually? Yes. Oh, my goodness. Just a straight horizontal shot is what does Tearbear in, as Peckham, in a very close, 3-game situation, comes out on top there.
So a close match, well played by both players, but Min-Min getting a victory and moving on to winners semifinals. This is going to be one heck of a tournament here, as we have, again, character diversity being the name of the game here at Xanadu.
Yeah. I mean, always fun to see.